You have nothing to say about your prophet selling people like me?
He's not selling, bro.
You just read it.
He was not selling.
You just read it.
Muhammad, if he did bought any slaves,
you just read it.
Black or non-blacks, to free them.
You just read it.
As slaves, because Islam came to teach us.
I need a reason why you said that, like Islam is peace.
Every way you look at it is peace.
Every way?
Any way you look at it is peace.
Okay. Do you believe that it's
peaceful to the African American color? I'll tell you that.
Why did Muhammad had people of the African American color as slaves then?
I'll tell you what. In one incident, there was 2 or 3 or 4 slaves that they were taken, but they were not really black slaves. They were slaves because slaves were not just blacks. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about the black slaves that Muhammad bought and sold off. Why was he buying and selling off black slaves?
He had few slaves. Some of them are white, some of them are black. Now he
that doesn't deal with what I'm asking for.
With 2 slaves that they were captured in a war.
No.
So
That's
out of them.
No, that never happened. He sold 2 black slaves for 1 non-black slave.
He exchanged them for 1.
Yeah, so he sold him, or he bought the 1 slave, the one non-black slave for. Hold on, please, if I can finish. The Hadith literally says that he bought the non-black slave for two black slaves.
Bring that up. I can assure you that is not true.
Sure.
He freed 1 slave.
Okay.
He freed him from his
No, he didn't.
Owner at the time.
No, he didn't.
Why would he listen? He's not a bad businessman. He's not stupid either. I would not exchange 1 for 2 or 2 for 1.
Well, that's the cost. You know the cost was that a non-black slave was worth higher and worth more than a black slave. That's the point. That's the racism there.
They're both black. What are you talking about?
No, they were not black.
Yes, they were. One aswad. Aswad meaning black.
Okay, well, let's pull up the Hadith and see.
Pull up the Hadith, brother.
All right. Sunan An-Nasai 4184. It says, a slave came and pledged to the Prophet to immigrate. And the Prophet did not realize that he was a slave. Excuse me. Then his master, let me share my screen on YouTube so you guys can see it as well. I mean, you guys already know this stuff, but you know, for those who are just seeing this for the first time, there you go. Then his master came looking for him. The Prophet said, sell him to me. And he, the Prophet, bought him, literally where I'm reading off the page, bought him for 2 black slaves. Then he did not accept the pledge from anyone until he asked, is he a slave? So Muhammad was buying and selling black slaves, man.
Brother, that's mistranslated. I can assure you that.
Mistranslated?
That's not how it is in Arabic. Yeah, that's not how it is.
That's exactly how it is,
Ask
bro.
any Arabic person to translate what you just said, know that hadith, and he will tell you exactly what I'm telling you.
For sure, yeah. Let me see. Any Arabic speakers in here?
Too, you know,
yeah, just 1 second. Let's do that. We actually have that. Any Arabic speakers here? Paul Bishop or any of my Arabic speaking brothers and sisters, please come on up.
They're going to switch the words. Arab Christians, they're going to switch.
You said any Arab person, any person that speaks Arabic. That's what you said.
Yes, he will read it to you the way I read it.
No, I think that every Arab, probably an Arab Muslim, might try to do what you're doing, which is changing the words of the text. I think we need a non-biased person here. Thank you for the super chat, T-Dub.
It cannot be changed.
The filthy.
Plus, why would Prophet Muhammad free most of the slaves? Why? Why would he buy 1? I mean, just common sense, right?
Who did he free?
At least fair.
Who did he free?
Fair. Why would he free?
Who did he free?
Slaves? Oh, he encouraged all his Sahaba, all his friends, to free slaves. Abu Bakr, the first.
No. Who? You said that Muhammad freed slaves. Who did he free?
Oh, I'll tell you who it did. What's his name? Muhammad. Uh, can't think of the names right now, but he freed a lot of
He
them.
didn't free any slaves.
Bilal al-Habashi. Yes, he did.
He didn't free
That's one
Bilal.
name.
He did not
Bilal,
free
yes.
Bilal.
And no, you know what's his name? I meant Ammar ibn Yasir. Yes.
So why is Muhammad buying and owning and selling
He's
black
not buying,
slaves?
brother. Why would you say buying? He's not
Because
buying.
it says that he sell him to me, and he bought him for 2 black slaves. So he sold off 2 black slaves to buy a non-black slave. Why is he selling black people?
That is not true, brother. The truth is not. That is not true.
It's a Sahih Hadith.
Listen, at least for people to respect your show and your life, you know, at least it's got to be fair. You know what I mean? And
it's Sahih.
You know, it has to be fact check. It's not just speaking words that someone taught you. That is not true, brother. I'm telling you.
I'm just reading off the Hadith, man. So are they lying? Is Sunan on the side? They're lying.
Do you know what the Hadith is? Do you know what Hadith means?
Yeah, we don't got to do that. Are they lying? No, is Sunan on the side lying?
Hadith, brother, is talk.
Okay.
People change talk from time to time.
Yeah, are they lying? Is my question.
Some of them, yeah, some of them were caught lying. Yes.
So all right, so Sunan an-Nasai is lying. So the guys, for you guys who are asking, this is Sunan an-Nasai 4184. Hold on, please. I'm talking. Proud Palestinian. I'm talking, please. So for the audience that's asking for the Hadith number, this is Sunan an-Nasai 4184. Its grade is Sahih. You have multiple of the same narration in Sunan an-Nasai. You have Sunan an-Nasai 4184. That's the one I just read. You have the other one that's 4621. Sunan an-Nasai 4621. Great Sahih says the same exact thing. You know, Sunan Ibn Majah 2869. Great Sahih says the same thing. He bought him in exchange for 2 black slaves.
That's not bought, brother.
That's what it says. That's what it says.
Okay, can you read it?
Oh, here it is in Jamia Termini. Jamia Termini 1239. If you don't like the word bought, here's Jamia Termini. It says,
tell me what's the word bought.
Yeah, it says, so he purchased him for 2 black slaves.
No, I want you to pronounce it in Arabic, if you don't mind.
I don't need to. So.
Can you?
I don't need to. I just read it. If you want to throw your scholars and hadith under the bus, that's on you, man.
It says in the hadith, Prophet Muhammad ishtara meaning bought.
He bought them. He purchased them. Purchased him for 2 black slaves, my friend. There's no way around it. Man, so how is this friendly?
You don't want to believe it. It's up to you, but
I can only believe what I read, bro. I can only believe what I read.
Exactly.
I can only believe what I read, man.
But you're reading something that it's false, brother. I mean, these people.
Right. So the Islamic sources are false.
No, absolutely. I'm telling you, the false is who translated it.
Yeah. So the Muslim translators who's translating the Hadith are false. Got it.
If they claim to be Muslims, yes, they are false.
Man, we can't trust anything. Huh? We can't trust anything the Muslims do.
Brother, I am Muslim, and I'm telling you that's not true.
You're telling me it's not true because you have a bias towards Muhammad. You're saying that it's not true because you have a bias towards Muhammad, proud Palestinian.
Christian who translated it, right?
Proud Palestinian, you have a bias towards the source. That's why you're disagreeing with it. You don't have any real reason that you're disagreeing with it.
I can listen. Bring it up on your camera. It says in Arabic. Let me see. Bring it.
Okay.
I challenge you to bring it in Arabic.
All right. I shall do as you request, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah. I shall do as you request. Thank you guys for the super chats. Even for those who are coming up, paying the jizya, non-Christians even giving super chats. I appreciate you. All right. Here it is. Let me try to, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Can I shrink this?
I'll read it. Trust me.
You can read this?
And I'm not embarrassed to read it. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I'm not embarrassed.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't see it very far, but let me see. أخبرنا قتيبية, meaning Qutaybiyah told us. قال حدثنا الليث. He said that الليث have said عن أبي الزبير, based on Abu Zubayr speech, meaning there's 3 people so far. عن جابر, that's the 4th one. Okay. قال جاء عبد, move to the right, yeah. جاء عبد فبايع النبي, meaning a slave came and wanted it to submit to Prophet Muhammad عليه الصلاة والسلام على الهجرة, to travel with him, to immigrate to Medina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what happens? I don't see the rest of it. On to the left.
Oh.
على الهجرة ولا يشعر النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم أنه عبد. Even Prophet Muhammad, he did not believe at that point that he was a slave. He thought he was freed. إنه عبد فجاء. Yeah, to the left, please. فجاء سيده. Then his owner came, that he wanted him. Like he wanted him, he probably holler at him or something.
Mm-hmm.
فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, then Prophet Muhammad said,
go ahead.
بايعته.
Sell him to me, right?
Meaning he submit to me.
Oh, it said sell him to me, right?
No, he said bayani. Bayani meaning he submit to me.
Oh,
The
no,
Lord,
no, don't, please don't.
His owner that this slave.
Please don't lie in your text. The text says sell him to me, correct? Muhammad told him to sell him to him.
Get it closer. Can you get it closer?
Let me see. Oops. Let's see. Oh no, this won't really work like this. Let me try it this way. Hold on. Yeah, let's try to be honest with the text, man. All right. All right, you good here? Is this good? Proud Palestinian?
I see it, yes.
Does it say sell him to me?
بعينه. It says بايعني فاشتراه بعبدين أسودين. He bought him. Now the Rawi, you know, the person who's telling the hadith, it says that Prophet Muhammad bought him.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Yeah, but that's the person who's telling the hadith.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that's exactly what happened. I'm not trying to really tell you that he bought him.
That means that's exactly what happened, my friend.
No, Prophet. Okay, I'll tell you something. What would Prophet Muhammad benefit of buying a slave? Seriously.
Well, he buys. He has the willpower to do it, man. He could do whatever he wants. He's the prophet.
No, but why would he do it? Why would he do it?
He has whatever. It doesn't matter why would he do it. Who cares?
No, listen, if I do something, I gotta have to benefit out
Who
of it. Who
cares, man? The fact is that your prophet is buying slaves.
By millions. He didn't need a slave to serve him.
Well, he had him.
If he bought him to free him,
he had him. He didn't buy him to free him. If he bought, look, my friend, if he bought him to free him, why didn't he just free the 2 black slaves as well then?
because they were captured, like I said, in the war.
No, wait, where do you get that from?
What do you mean? Where did I get from? That's where they were. These two
No, that's
people
not where they were.
like any other ones.
Yeah, no, that's not true at all, man.
And they didn't want to submit to Allah. So for Prophet Muhammad والسلام, to anyone who would
You're making this up
Allah,
as you go.
Anything he has.
You're making this up as you go.
Brother, I'm telling you, this is what it is.
So remember, you told me to be honest, right?
That's the fact.
Remember, you told me to be honest, right? You told me to be honest to the text.
Let me ask you
You
something.
told me, wait a second. You told me to be honest to the text and honest to the source that I'm using for the audience, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
was I telling the truth?
No, you were telling the truth, of course. I'm not going to deny that you were
Okay.
telling the truth.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, but you also have to remember one thing. Like, let's say a billionaire. Why would a billionaire, let's say, buy
maids and servants?
Let's say
maids and servants?
Exactly. Why would a billionaire that has a lot of servants go buy a slave?
He continues. They continue to do that. Why would billionaires continue to buy more servants? Maids and servants, guys. That's what they do. Billionaires literally have servants.
They need billions of servants.
My friend, that whether or not you want to argue Muhammad's motive, it doesn't matter.
Prophet Muhammad was a very simple person.
But that doesn't matter to me. That doesn't matter to me. Your prophet was selling black people.
And Bilal al-Habashi was a slave. He freed him and he made him
focus. Your prophet was selling black people. How is this okay for me as a black person to try to believe in a prophet who was selling my people?
Listen, logic. Let's listen. This is really a fact. Okay, we're talking facts now.
All right.
Who brought millions of Africans as slaves to the United States and Europe was the church.
Well, it had nothing to do with the church. And now, hey guys, put up the poll. Put up the poll. It's time. Put up the poll. Put up the poll. Does he stay or go? I mean, he can't engage. Can't engage. You have nothing to say about your prophet selling people like me?
He's not selling, bro.
You just read it.
He was not selling.
You just read it.
Muhammad, if he did bought any slaves,
you just read it.
Black or non-blacks, to free them.
You just read it.
As slaves, because Islam came to teach us.
It's enough of that. You just read it. And you told me to be honest, but now you're being dishonest with your own text. For some reason now, you're lying about what your prophet did. I wonder why. It amazes me that the Christians are honest about what Muhammad does, and the Muslims, they got to fabricate, they got to lie, they got to dance, they got to color. Everybody vote at the top. Does he stay or does he go? Vote at the top. Does our guest stay or does he go? 8 seconds left.
Oh, believe me, they're going to say stay.
I hope so.
And your administration, who's giving you instruction, those Arab Zionists, unfortunately.
All right, we got 107 votes. 83% says you got to go, man. Sorry about that. I got to move on to the next guest.
Have a good night, sir.
You too. Have a good night, man. All right, let's bring up the next guest here. Whew. At first, they said I was being dishonest. Found out that I was telling the truth. And then he began to be dishonest. What a turn of events. What a plot twist. What a plot twist. I don't got to lie about the sources. Yeah, Sam, I don't have to lie about the sources. What is it that we just do around here, y'all? What is it that we do here? Y'all let me know. That's it. Y'all let me know, what is it that we do? What do we do here? TikTok got it. TikTok got it. YouTube got it. We just read, man. We just gonna read. That's it. We just gonna read, man. I ain't gotta interpret. I don't gotta add. I don't gotta mix it up. We just gonna read. That's it.